Hey my friends, this is Fabian Amliker and welcome to this video. Today I have a special topic for you. I want to show you how you can set your campaigns to single opt-in if you use an API interface with Getresponse. So what does that mean? If you have an account with Getresponse and you're creating a new campaign or a new list, normally you go ahead and create a web form where you want to collect names or email addresses, and it might look similar to this one here. And then you have to go to a squeeze page, and there you insert the whole HTML code that is generated here at Getresponse. I want to show you the example with Leadpages. If you go over here to Leadpages, you see that I have here a squeeze page that I have built. And if I click here on the submit button and go to integration settings, normally what you would do is you go to Office Autopilot and here you insert the whole HTML code. And that, if somebody then would submit the email address, would go into your list that you have created on Getresponse. If you want to use the integration directly here and use Getresponse, and then you choose your list, in my case it's now this one, what happens is the email address still goes to your list, but it's a double opt-in. And the double opt-in means that a subscriber has first to confirm the email address before you can send out your autoresponder series. And as you probably know, most of the marketers do not recommend to have double opt-in. Some of the marketers say you get better quality of your leads because if they confirm their email address, they are really interested. But most of the other people say do not use double opt-in because most of the people who subscribe to your list, they do not confirm the email address. So in the end, you will lose them all. So whatever you think is better or not, I just give you the example here, what you have to do if you want to use single opt-in. And if you go to Getresponse and you click on this icon here, and then you choose integrations, and on the integrations page, you click on Getresponse API. What you see here is my secret API key. As you've seen, I have blurred it out because I have read that we should not show this in videos. It's just for the suppliers that need to have them to feed subscribers to the list. What I want to quickly show you is, if you don't have a clue what API is, here's a short description with Getresponse. The API is actually an abbreviation for Application Programming Interface. Excuse me. And this is a technical way to allow communication between two different and normally incompatible systems. It describes how these systems can interact with each other. To summarize, this is a way to connect your application directly to our service. Using our API, you could manage contacts, create campaigns, send newsletters or monitor results, generate reports and review statistics, create an autoresponder cycle to put your campaigns into autopilot mode. So this is what you can read at the Getresponse homepage. Now going back to this here, where you have the Getresponse API key, here is the warning that says opt-in setting is locked to double opt-in by default. Confirmation email will be sent to newly added contacts. That's exactly what I told you before. If you want to add contacts already confirmed on your site, please contact us using this form and provide us with your campaign name and the description of your business model. We will set single opt-in for this campaign after short verification. So let's open this form. And here, as you can see, It's already filled out. So you have your email address. It's regarding deliverability and compliance, and the subject is single opt-in API request. And in the message, they have already defined their 6 questions that you need to answer. If you don't answer those questions, they will not set you to single opt-in. So first one is, which campaign do you wish to be set to single opt-in? You just give them the campaign name that you have defined in your Getresponse account. Then please describe your list acquisition process. Please include links to your website. So there you just give a short description of how you collect your leads, and the best thing is you provide them a link to your squeeze page. Then are your subscribers aware of the fact that they are being added to a mailing list? Of course, you have to say yes. And what I normally do is I state this on my squeeze page somewhere in the smaller letters on the bottom, that if they subscribe, they are put on a list. So that they see that they will be put on a list, and Getresponse will set you on single opt-in for that. Then question 4, how many contacts will you be adding every day? To be honest, I never could give them a clear answer, because normally it's a campaign that you start newly, and you might buy some solo ads or do Facebook ads or whatever you want to do to drive traffic. You just give them a number like 10 to 50 or whatever. Then next question, what kind of content will you be sending in this campaign? Can you provide examples? What I normally do is I just tell them that I have set up an autoresponder series which gives my subscribers free content regarding internet marketing, or in my case, if it's about MOBE, I tell them that I have an autoresponder series regarding MOBE, a new business model. Just write there what you want, but of course it has to be true what you are sending out. Then the last question, how often do you intend to send mails? So if you send them every day, just state that you send every day. Otherwise, just tell them that you send out weekly emails or 2 to 3 times a week. Then the last point, what I would recommend you is, if I go back here to Leadpages, what I have here at the bottom in this case is a privacy policy. The first time I did this, I answered all the questions. They got back to me asking for a privacy policy on my page. So I would just recommend you put here at the bottom in small letters a link to your privacy policy somewhere on your homepage. You can just Google that, or go to any web page that you have already been, where you have seen they have a privacy policy. And I mean, do not just copy and paste it, adjust it to your business. But normally, I mean, it's more or less everywhere, it's more or less the same. So copy it, adjust it to your page. If they mention their homepage, of course you have to use your URLs, and then paste that, and also mention that you have a privacy policy when you send out this form. And then just send question, and normally I get an answer within 1 or 2 days, and they set it to single opt-in, and then you can use it. Then you can go ahead, use it here on Leadpages as Getresponse, and then using your campaign, and you don't have double opt-in anymore. Another example where you could use it is if you have your own product, let's say on JVSU, and you want buyers to be put on a new list. There you could also use the API interface. So everybody who would buy your product will be put on a new buyers list. And for that, of course, you also want to use the single opt-in, because I mean, they bought your product, they don't have to confirm anymore. And therefore, you would also have to to put your campaign on single opt-in if you are using Getresponse, of course. If you are with Aweber, as far as I've heard, it's not even possible to use single opt-in in this case. But I am definitely not sure about this. If you are with Aweber, go ahead, ask the support or help desk. Just check if it's possible. If you are with another company like MailChimp or whoever, I don't know how it works there. This is the example for Getresponse. This is, for me, an important thing that I can use the API interface. For me, it seems to be much faster and it's easier to use. You just have to fill out this form, or you can also send an email to them and ask to set it to single opt-in. But don't forget to answer all the questions and also mention the privacy policy that you have on your page, and then it shouldn't be a problem at all that you get a single opt-in for that. So that's it for the video for today. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you out, that you can also use this for yourself, and see you in the next video. Thanks you. Goodbye.